So we have nothing. Deadlight. That name is familiar. A lost realm somewhere in Oblivion. We need to return to Fargrave. Make inquiries. Locate this hidden place. Meet me at Madam Wim's, little mortal. Perhaps my investigations will yield answers after all.
Alrighty.
Bladebearers, scour the Deadlands for signs of the waking flame. Wherever Sister Seldina hides, we will find her.
Ever since this patch, everything has been super buggy lately. I've had a lot of random crashes, you know, new mechanics that were introduced, new features don't even work. It's almost like there's a PTS for this game that the devs don't look at.
I don't know whether your return here is a sign of good news or bad. Corpse. Ah. You again. Predictable. You're the most...
I think these are the side quests. Remember when we found random like notes and stuff formerly? I guess that's what it was for.
Master, show Lyrinth the twisted rod. It's important, I'm sure of it.
I'm just gonna assume you're there and not missing.
I assumed we'd find answers here in Fargrave. Some way to salvage the opportunity denied me at Forge Grief. But no. Even Madam Wim seems at a loss as to the location of Deadlight. Let me see. It contains a dormant enchantment of some sort. It feels unpleasant. And the magic, it smells like your Daedrat. I will keep the rod and study it as time permits. Unfortunately, I do not think it is related to Sister Seldina. I'm not sure yet, but the answer will become clear soon enough. I should not have gotten angry, little mortal. You have helped me a great deal, and you certainly helped Fargrave and Nirn by destroying the Riven Cataclysm. Take this as a recompense. The secrets I seek rest with Sister Seldina. She still has the means to create more cataclysms, so the danger to Fargrave and Nirn remains. We must ascertain the location of Deadlight, and this hidden stronghold the Bladebearers heard mentioned. Everything I know about Deadlight is rumor and conjecture. It is a plane that suffered some great cataclysm in the ancient past. A realm forgotten and lost to time. I had hoped that Madam Wim would know more, but she claims the place is a mystery. Interesting. The Bladebearer clan scouts are indeed competent. Perhaps they can find the trail where we have thus far turned up nothing. Very well. Find Rinkias and see what he has learned. Meanwhile, I have my own research to conduct. I asked Rinkias to meet us here in Fargrave. You should find him in the Plaza of Portals. See if his scouts learned anything useful, or if he requires your assistance. In the meantime, I have investigations of my own to attend to. Much of what I study is beyond the limits of your mortal comprehension. But I suppose you have earned some insight into my grand purpose. I plan to study the twisted rod you gave me. I also want to ask the Anchorite about the events at Fort Grief. Did you not see that coming? I'm surprised they remained allies for as long as they did. Valkanaz Nokvraz obviously hated providing support to a mortal, and Sister Seldina clearly despised having Daedric oversight. Certainly not. Nokvraz was attempting to figure out how to build his own cataclysm, you do recall. But we should strike at the waking flame while it is in disarray. Find their hidden stronghold, learn what I require, and then do what you must. Any tool can find a purpose in the correct hand. I sense dormant magic within the rod, and something about the energy reminds me of your Daedrat. He does he? Interesting. We have seen that the Daedrat's senses are highly attuned. Perhaps there is more to the rod than I originally suspected. I will study it and see what I can learn. Both Rinkaius and the Anchorite mentioned how she disrupted the Cataclyst's power, giving you the opportunity to defeat the Incarnate and destroy the machine. She claims not to know how she accomplished that. Perhaps I can help her understand. I only want to hear her story. Ask her questions. She has indicated that when she tries to access her forgotten memories, the mask causes some amount of discomfort. But I will not personally inflict any harm upon her. Do you not trust me, mortal?
All right, 4 out of 6 done. Let's start with Deadlight.
I've heard the Daegonists have been largely driven from the city.
Frey considers this development. The cult's votives no longer affect the mortals of Fargrave, then.
Yes, a relief to be sure.
Frey ponders this with regret. The mortals
It's
were more
time walking
interesting
anyway.
than the cult toyed with their emotions.
Hail, Rinkaius. We found it.
Report, what have you uncovered?
You were correct. The mortal Daegonists have broken with Valkanaz Nokvraz. They retreat to a hidden stronghold in Deadlight.
Where is Lyranth, mortal? As you heard, the Blade Bearers have found Sister Seldina and her cultists. The Waking Flame has nowhere left to run. I forced a cultist to tell me about Deadlight. It's a broken realm, apparently destroyed by Mehrunes Dagon eons ago. He gave it to the cult and they built a stronghold there. A clever hiding place. But the portal to the realm requires a special key. That we have not yet determined. But I have a plan. You must follow one of the groups of cultists, trail them to the portal, and take their key.
Not a tailing
If
mission.
the portal key works like the
No one
keys
likes
to Fargrave,
those.
you'll also need the code to operate it. We will search for more cultists. Here, the locations my scouts found in the Deadlands. I suggest you start in the Sever. Find a key in the portal and we'll rendezvous before the assault begins. And take the Daedrat with you. His smell offends me.
Let us pass, let us.
Tailing missions in 2021. Game devs need to stop that right now. No escort missions, no tailing missions.
true. Now we know where the portal is, Master, but it's warded against beings such as myself. Prudent, but annoying.
I can't find. What's the third cultist site? What?
Someone got to these cultists before us, Master. That's the cipher we need, Master.
They're coming for us.
Caius's plan will work after all.
Oh, I didn't even see that there. Okay. Let's go back and just way shrine it.
Too late again, Master. Someone beat us to them. Check anyway. Maybe we'll find something important. An intact portal key. If we align the symbols properly, it should open the way to Deadlight. We have what we need, Master. The Deadlight portal lies to the west, beyond the Blood Pit.
Are they gonna tell us to go into the delve as well? Because we could knock out 2-in-1 quests while we're at it. I'm actually surprised I got so much discovered. I knew this was gonna be like a shorter expansion than the usual, but I didn't expect it to be like, hey, we can finish this in 4 hours kind of thing.
Locked and warded against Daedric incursion. These mortals are more resourceful than I imagined.
You did well to find this place, Rincaius. Ah, mortal. Let us confer.
Good.
Since you found your way to this portal, I assume you also recovered a portal key and the cipher necessary to activate it? Very good. And I also assume that you heard Rincaius? Sister Seldine awarded this portal not just to prevent my entry, but any other Daedric entity as well. Neither I, nor Rincaius, nor Aarox will be able to step through this portal. Learn whatever you can about the Cataclysm and Sister Seldina's plans. Then I suppose you will want to kill Seldina for the sake of Fargrave and Nirn. Just keep an eye on the Anchorite. The events at Fort Grief have triggered an onset of memories. Did I say I was concerned? Just watch her. Neither we nor the Anchorite know what her memories will eventually reveal. Who she really is. None of us may like the answer. Go. We will wait here. Try not to destroy anything I may want to examine later.
I'm ready when you are. Lead the way, friend.
No mountain location.
It feels familiar. This path looks promising. Let's see where it leads. This looks like an archive of some sort. Let's see if it contains anything that can help us.
Whoa, that's kind of cool, actually.
I guess this is a fight now. In a big family, you have to know how to scrap. So they forced Leyawiin to have visions and create the Cataclysm, as part of some deal between the Longhouse Emperors and Mehrunes Dagon. But when Morokar wanted to ensure that his heirs ruled the world, Zeldina wants to see the world destroyed. Yes, can you believe it? They think they can make more of those terrible incarnates, and faster too. But have they built this new device, or do we still have time to stop them? She believes that Mehrunes Dagon will destroy the world with fire in order to remake it. After suffering at the hands of the Reach, she took up with Emperor Morokar and joined the Waking Flame. Like she was trying to remake herself as well. Right, a daughter. I suppose she'd be Emperor Leyavik's half-sister. Have you heard of anyone coming forward with such a claim? I'm not totally current on happenings in Tamriel, but even in Fargrave we hear rumors. Come on, we should keep searching. A glimpse in my fragments of memory. My amulet. It's drawn to that altar and I had an idea, and then suddenly, the memories are overwhelming. I see other people, hear their voices. They're filling the room. Yes, I've been here before. The amulet, it's like it's singing to me. I want to try something. The power I summoned to deal with the Riven Cataclysm. I think I can do that again. The amulet reacted when I did that before. When I was focusing on the Cataclysm. This time, I want to focus on the amulet. I think it will answer me. By unlocking everything this mask has been keeping from me. I remember things that aren't here now. A totem in the stands, a starry globe, something in the mural. Watch closely when I concentrate on the amulet. I think you might see them too. If you see any of the items I mentioned, move closer and examine them. It's too much. Do you see them? Hurry and take a closer look.
Do you know why I brought you here, Novice Maraid?
I do not, revered sister.
Because I could not leave you in isolation any longer. You must know the truth. You are the daughter of Emperor Morokar. And I am your mother.
Oh
we will finish
my.
your training here. Do not disappoint me.
Oh.
When Magnus saw the mortal world was flawed, he abandoned its creation. Foolishly, the other gods proceeded and doomed us to suffering. Learn this well. Joy is an illusion. Love is a lie.
What became of Magnus, Mother?
Magnus watches from the sun, waiting to repair what the others set amiss. You will give him that chance, Maraid. Everything depends on you.
I don't understand the lesson of this tapestry. What does it mean?
Mehrunes Dagon stands before Magnus as a weapon of hope. He possesses the power to shatter the mortal world, so it can be remade. But a spark within the world is required to summon Dagon's cleansing fire from oblivion. You, my child, will be that spark.
No, Mother. I can't do that.
You dare deny your destiny, Mairead? The blood of emperors flows through your veins. This is your purpose. You will see it done.
Alrighty.
Time is short. The mask will control your powers, protect you from them. And as long as you wear it, all will forget you, including yourself and your mother.
Thank you, Leyawiin. I can't do as she asks. I won't be responsible for the end of the world.
I will forget you too, Mairead. But I will leave you with my name, and I'll hold on to your father's amulet. If you ever need your memories, find me. The amulet is the key. This portal will take you to Fargrave, to a new life and a new world.
My mind feels like shattered glass, reflecting images from 1,000 shards. How can I sort through it all? Years of missing memories, flooding back in mere moments. What happened after I placed the amulet on the altar? Then you know, Sister Seldina is my mother, a consort of Emperor Morikar. Is that why I was hidden away? Raised in secret? Gods. She raised me to destroy the world with an army of incarnates. To kill so many innocent people. It's all coming back. Leyawiin was ordered to make me a mask to protect me from my powers. But he secretly altered it to hide me from the Daegonists, from my mother. I have to confront her. If I can remember her now, then she can remember me too. No. I want her to see what I've become. The girl she tried to turn into a weapon is the same woman tearing down her wretched cult. The power of the mask is broken. I'm Mairead, but I'm also the Anchorite, and I'm through hiding from my past. Sister Seldina must be nearby. I'll put an end to this myself.
Okay, you go do that. I'll go home now.
The Daedra are attacking! Knockfrost broke through the wards!
Off with you, Swit!
If this was Crypt of Hearts, that would be so much cooler. Who am I in combat with?
Was that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
Mairead,
Would it kill them to
together,
run away?
we can
Well,
destroy
no, I guess it
Nirn
wouldn't.
and set everything
Maybe they should try
right.
that.
Said I should have waited for you.
To be
You
have
dare
to
turn
stop
my
her.
daughter
I'm here to
against
stop
me?
you.
You will be cleansed in the fire that remakes the world.
I do not need your cooperation.
Fool! You cannot!
You have my thanks, mortal. You eliminated Sister Seldina and served up Morikar's heir on a silver platter. Her blood will fuel my perfected cataclysm. With it, I shall conquer Fargrave for Mehrunes Dagon. And after that, your world shall fall.
Ah, good. Now that you're here, tell me what happened in Deadlight. Valkanas Nokvraz and an entire cohort of Dromora attacked the portal to Deadlight. They overwhelmed and eventually shattered the ward. Rinkaius and I were forced to retreat. It seems I retrieved you just in time. Wait, where is the anchorite? Why would Valkanas Nokvraz take the anchorite? We saw that she had some power over the Cataclysm, but what use of that would Nokvraz have? Unless... could he have succeeded in building his own Cataclysm? You unlocked her memories? Overcome the power of her mask? Interesting. And Nokvraz has a... what did you call it? A perfected Cataclysm. Tell me, what did the anchorite remember? The daughter of a Longhouse Emperor and a powerful follower of Mehrunes Dagon. That's a recipe for, quite literally, disaster. But why did Nokvraz take the anchorite? We can't allow Nokvraz to harm the anchorite or spill a drop of her blood. We will deal with that shortly. You ended the threat of Sister Seldina and revealed things I did not know. I am satisfied with that, little mortal. Take this with my thanks. We can't leave the anchorite in Valkanas Nokvraz's hands. That would be a very bad idea. He can use her blood to create devastatingly powerful incarnates. Abominations even I could not stand against. We must assault his fortress, Ardent Hope. I always have a plan, mortal. We will require allies for this. Rinkaius and his blade bearers, and a way to get inside. The Waking Flame portal key will do, if we can attune it properly. And we need Aarox. He should be familiar with Ardent Hope. Portal keys, when properly attuned, can open paths where none existed before. But we require an expert for this. Talk to Madam Wim, little mortal. She likes you. Convince her to help. If we have to assault the front gate, then we've already lost. Go on. Use your charms to convince Madam Wim to aid us once more. In the meantime, I want to try another spell of identification on the twisted rod you recovered from an Ilark summit. I believe I am close to determining its original purpose. Why would it? They were allies mere moments ago. I doubt he expects trouble from a group of mortals he despises. It's possible the key already contains the coordinates to enter the fortress. I assume Sister Seldina visited the place many times. Perhaps, if time were not an issue. Besides, I can open my own portals to locations I am familiar with. I rarely use portal keys. We require an expert, and Madam Wim knows more about secret portals and byways than anyone in Fargrave, including me. Mortal blood and Daedric essence perform similar functions, and blood tied to rituals makes them more powerful. The cataclysms are basically rituals made manifest. Royal blood flows through the anchorite's veins. That makes it valuable indeed. It is one of the 777 impregnable citadels that house Mehrunes Dagon's legions. Nokvraz commands the garrison, protected by a cabal of Dromora blood adepts. That's why we need Aarox once we get inside. If we believe the Daedrat, He was once a mighty Daedra in service to Mehrunes Dagon, as well as Nokfroz's superior. If that is true, then he must know how to navigate the fortress. If we attempt a frontal attack, we'll never reach the anchorite. We have the same chance we always have, and we will find a way. What you told me raises questions about the anchorite that I must have answers to. And you do not want Mehrunes Dagon's plans to succeed. So we shall deal with Nokfroz together. You gave it to me to study. I studied it. It protects its secrets very well, but I have learned a few things while you were busy in Deadlight. It is an old relic that contains an enchantment as twisted as its form. It is disconcerting. Not exactly, not yet. But Aarox's essence is somehow tied to the relic. That could be why he was attracted to it. I will continue to examine it as time permits. Who knows? It may have a use we can exploit should the need arise.
Alright. That was actually pretty good. I like that quest story. So next time we're going to continue on with our, I think, the final mission of the zone, and we'll do this one, but we're going to split the recording here. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a quick like on the video, and I will see you guys next time. Have a fantastic day.